Hey guys, this is Seth Hammond. I just want to do a quick video to show how to adjust the Synthpipa Swedish Bagpipe reeds, the plastic ones that I invented several years ago. That many players and makers are using these worldwide now, and they're being sold in music shops, and a few makers are ordering them from me and using them in their pipes too. Actually, 2 or 3. But they're very simple. There's not a lot to them. The only adjustments are springing the tongue, and let me adjust this here. Springing the tongue or moving the bridle back to flatten or forward to raise the pitch. And that also, when you move the bridle back, it makes the reed stronger. Same as if you spring the tongue, it makes it strong. It makes it harder to blow, a harder reed. Plus, it flattens the pitch, and vice versa. It's easier to blow with it pulled forward and with the tongue lowered. So sometimes if you overspring it, you can just slide the bridle forward, and I do it by putting my fingernails underneath it and sliding it like this. I don't roll it because and that's why I put 2 next to each other. If you roll them, it can roll around. So I like to keep the 2 right next to each other. So I just slide it, and it takes very, very tiny little movements to make a huge difference. And these are all new. I have a whole batch of new reeds on the table here, so I haven't even tried this one. So first thing I'm going to do is blow it. It takes a lot to cut it off, but it's also the aperture elevation of the tip of the reed is very low. So what I do is put my fingernail underneath it. See if I can do this where you can see it. And I just lift it up and just give it a little pop like that. You can hear that made most of the difference, and that's where I like to set it at. I may come back and, pop it, just bend it up and let it go. And that's about where you want it, and you can move the bridle forward, raise the pitch, and move it back, flatten it. But you just have to play with it to find the sweet spot that works best for you. And if you ever overspring the tongue, if you overspring it too much, you can slide the tongue out, flip it over, and use the back side. And then put the oversprung part back here, at the back. So it lets you replace the tongue without actually replacing the tongue. And that's it. I know different makers use different reed seats, so I've started leaving, unless you use my instruments, I started leaving the Teflon tape off of here. I use 6 wraps for my pipes, but I've noticed a lot of people take it off, or they wrap up hemp over it or different stuff, because some makers use very large reed seats and some use smaller ones. So I leave the brass tenons bare, so you can wrap wax temper, Teflon tape, whatever you would like to use onto the reeds when you use them. Thank you.